I bet many of you have seen someone on campus promoting vegetarian or vegan recipes. You're like walking by and like, take my booklet or like, sign this petition. I know I've seen someone do that and I'm like, many people think that those are some animal-loving, tree-hugging, like nature freaks, you know, who like don't save or something. Just like that's assumed by many, but it's not true. Could be true for some, but not for all. Not all vegetarians go about their choices like that. It's amazing how much time and effort most vegetarians spend considering what they put into their bodies. For Americans especially, health is a big concern for many. We are the most obese country. That is so embarrassing. It's gross. But as a vegetarian for 2 years, I've experienced firsthand both positive and negative effects until now when I've finally found a good balance. The changes it has made in my life and will continue to make is something I want to share with others for health and fitness that are important to me. I strive to make those things important to others too, because we only have one body. So today I will speak to you about the positive impact of being a vegetarian and the effects it can have, with just the hope that maybe you'll consider to try it for yourself. I will tell you about many meat products consumed regularly that have harmful effects to the body, and how eating green is a great investment in your life, and that you are saving an abundant amount of money and animals. So we're going to start by eating meat. Meat contains an abundant amount of, red meat contains an abundant amount of saturated fat, iron, and cholesterol, which can threaten the hearts of many meat eaters, while sodium and sodium nitrates make processing even worse. From Taco Bell to McDonald's, found in every corner, quick, fast meals are super accessible to us. Now, I don't want to narrow down like bad meat to just like fast food restaurants because people assume that they just go buy or eat at the produce store and that'll be healthier. But a lot of that meat found there is manufactured with sodium nitrate. And sodium nitrate is a preservative that makes the meat look like healthy red color, so some of you are like, oh, that looks good for me. And it's really old and spoiled. It's all fake, just make it look like you buy it. But sodium nitrate is what they found as an increase to cancer. So a lot of people who eat end up doing that on the regular, whether they eat in McDonald's or whether they cook their own meat. While sodium nitrate is more commonly found in red meat, chicken doesn't pass the clean test either. Blood, dirt, and fecal matter are another part of the slaughterhouse, and if those contaminants don't disgust you, some of these ones might. Really disgusting. Blood, pesticides, antibiotics, steroids, and formalin, all found within the slaughterhouse, and more birds, being like chickens or turkeys or whatever, are now carrying salmonella and other diseases. Due to this, health is at risk. All the sodium and cholesterol lead to high blood sugar, and this can cause buildup in your arteries. So when it causes buildup in your arteries, it causes those like septic. Right? So like when your arteries get clogged, like you can kind of imagine a green garden hose, and you have a wad of gum in there. So you turn the water on and a little bit to be able to trickle out, and then eventually it keeps building up no water to be able to trickle out. And if you compare that to your arteries and blood, that'll lead to a stroke or a heart attack. So those are the effects of meat, but on a cleaner subject, you could learn why vegetables are better for you rather than red meat and just chicken. Clearly you'll ward off more diseases, more vitamins, fibers, antioxidants, all in moderation can only benefit your health. Balancing a vegetarian diet includes getting a good source of protein. This includes beans and milk and a good balance with protein and calcium. You'll build strong bones with milk and the combination of nutrients like vitamin D found from other food sources. As a result of personally being a vegetarian, one thing I have experienced was an abundant amount of energy. When I first cut out meat, to be honest, I cut it off cold turkey. There was no weaning off. It made me a little sick and a little weak, but once my immune system was cleansed and my new meatless diet began, I gave me really productive results. I slept better, woke up better, worked throughout the day better, and overall just had more energy. I felt much lighter and leaner. Besides feeling better, which I think is a pretty good point within itself, you'll be saving money. And one part of being a vegetarian that I don't like is people say that it costs more money, like to eat organic or to eat healthy costs more money. because it all depends like how you go about shopping. Like you can go to Whole Foods, you could even go to Whole Foods and buy like a box of cereal for $5. Or go like Domino's and it's a generic brand. But you know, you can go to kind of what you want to invest your money in. Think so. How often would you eat out if you cut meat out of your diet? Probably not too often because vegetarian options aren't usually accessible at fast food restaurants. If you were truly concerned for your health, you wouldn't buy a $6 salad, what they call it, from McDonald's. But those are just as bad as the burgers. Now, other than saving money and visits to the doctor, you'll be saving animals. According to a 2013 article by Vegetarian Times, farmed animals are not protected from cruelty under the law. The majority of state anti-cruelty laws specifically exempt farm animals from basic humane protections. Not only are steroids and hormones bad for us humans to ingest while eating animal products, but it's definitely not good for the animals. They're also crammed in the spaces with not even room to turn. With not even room to turn. And the slaughterhouse process is just heartless. I'm not really going into the detail of animal slaughter because my speech is more based on the positive effects of vegetarian or metabolism in the human body. But just notice the way animals are treated prior to their death is awful. Just by not consuming meat products, you can easily express your concerns for the mistreatment of animals. In closing, there are many good points to consider cleaning up your diet and becoming a vegetarian. It is clear that the benefits of this lifestyle have on your body, your wallet, and your overall vision of life. While this kind of decision is one to think about, I hope I've given you some persuasive insight that could lead you to trying something new. Thank you for your time.